Chemistry is the chemistry of life. Chemistry of life at molecular level. Molecular level or at cellular level. Okay, chemistry, biochemistry, studying of structure and the properties of compounds, also studying the chemical reactions. The chemical reactions, anabolism and catabolism. Anabolism and catabolism. Anabolism, for example, anabolism of glycogen from glucose. Anabolism meaning formation of complex from simple compound. Polymer of glycogen is complex from glucose. Polysaccharide from monosaccharide. Complex from one subunit. Okay? Catabolism is the degradation or hydrolysis of, for example, complex to simple compound, glucose. Mainly the aim of catabolism is ATP production. Okay? Anabolism occur at feed state. Enough ATP. Okay? Catabolism, there is a requirement for ATP. Okay? Increasing the requirement of ATP. Also occur at fasting or at starvation. Fasting or starvation. Okay. There is also amphibolic process. In amphibolic process, the process is degradation as in Krebs cycle. So Krebs cycle is degradation of acetyl-CoA to carbon dioxide for ATP production, and NAD H produces 3 molecules and 1 fat H2. But there is intermediates used for anabolism of other compounds. For example, succinyl-CoA used for anabolism of heme. Alpha ketobutyrate used for anabolism of glucose. So it is catabolism, but used for anabolism. It is intermediates used for anabolism. صار هذا complex، صار هذا kata with ana. Catabolism with anabolism. So it's catabolism, but intermediates use it for anabolism. Why biochemistry in medicine? Why we are studying biochemistry in medicine? Why biochemistry in medicine? Biochemistry in medicine. Why? Understanding the mechanism of diseases. understanding the mechanism of diseases. Mechanism of diseases. Okay. Understanding the mechanisms of ATP production. Balancing between ATP requirement and basal metabolic rate. Without understanding of mechanism, we cannot resolve the problem. Without understanding, we cannot resolve the problem. What is the problem? Is disease. For a treatment of disease, we must understand the mechanism. Okay? Understanding the mechanism of hormones. How hormones influence the metabolism of carbohydrate, metabolism of proteins, metabolism of lipids. Okay? So understanding the mechanism of diseases. For example, diabetes mellitus. It is deficiency of insulin. This is a class 1 diabetes mellitus. Class 2, there is insulin, but the sensitivity of organism to insulin is very low. So the diabetes mellitus, it's the problem in hormone. Insulin deficiency or insulin cannot interact properly with the receptor. So it's interaction between insulin and its receptor in cell membrane. Okay? Hypothyroidism, it is deficiency of T3 or T4. Okay? Affecting the metabolism, rate of metabolism. Okay? The biochemical complexes are 3 compounds, 3 classes of compound: carbohydrate, lipid, and amino acid proteins. This is the biochemical complexes. Biochemical complexes are 3 compounds. Vitamins required in small traces. The main our dietary food is carbohydrate. Our biological system preferring carbohydrate as source of energy, preferring glucose as source of energy. In fasting, also glucose prepared from glycogen, but in starvation, lipid and amino acids can be used. So second choice for ATP production is lipid. The third choice, last choice, is the amino acids. There is a storage form for carbohydrate. It's glycogen. A storage form for lipid, triacylglycerol. But there is no storage form for amino acids. Proteins have structural function. So the heart is a protein. Albumin is a protein. Hemoglobin is a protein.